number 9, 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 number 9.
Hello, and welcome to Popcorn News, something to watch while you eat the popcorn. Do not try to comprehend it all. Nay, just eat the popcorn. There's somebody named David Seaman who has had YouTube videos that have been immensely popular. And two of his latest videos from this past week dealt with the recently released documents from WikiLeaks, including an email sent to John Podesta. Okay, number one, who is John Podesta? John David Podesta is the chairman of the 2016 Hillary Clinton presidential campaign. And there he is, John Podesta. And so we have WikiLeaks, a recent release from their batch of documents. Email for John Podesta, care of Aaron R.E. Space Treaty attached. From Terra Billionaires, AOL, John Podesta, Gmail. Dear John, because the war in space race is heating up, I felt you should be aware of several factors as you and I schedule our Skype talk. Remember, our non-violent ETI from the contiguous universe are helping us bring zero-point energy to Earth. They will not tolerate any forms of military violence on Earth or in space. Here is an excerpt from David Seaman's video published to YouTube on October 7th, 2016.
Well, consider me corrected. I should know better than to question the wizard of truth, Julian Assange. So today WikiLeaks released more than 2,000 emails out of a promised more than 50,000 emails that are coming. Today's emails were from John Podesta, a close Clinton advisor. And a number of interesting things have been looked over so far. Perhaps the most disturbing is that in communication with John Podesta, it does appear from the email conversations, and this is not my own research, this is just what is actually in the emails themselves. It requires much closer scrutiny for sure, but what's in the actual emails, including email ID 1766 and email ID 1802, what's in the emails appears to suggest that a close Clinton advisor is aware that we have made contact with, or we are in contact with in some way, an ETI, an extraterrestrial intelligence, which is non-violent in nature, and wants to gift the human race, 0-point energy, whatever that is. It sounds good to me, especially if it doesn't cost any money.
Because of fear of a war of the worlds type panic, such as occurred when Orson Welles did his notorious War of the Worlds broadcast around 1938, Seaman later deleted the preceding video from YouTube. In the following video clip, excerpted from Seaman's October 8th YouTube publication, he further analyzes the Podesta leaked email.
Hey guys, so I deleted the video about the alien emails, the ETI emails, in this new WikiLeaks dump, the John Podesta emails. He was a former chief of staff to Bill Clinton in the Clinton White House, and he's a close member of Hillary Clinton's circle, and his personal emails were hacked and released over on WikiLeaks. And there are a couple of emails that, appear to discuss alien life, and they're not from John Podesta. They're addressed to him. And so the last video I saw in the comments, people are getting upset and afraid. It's not my intention to create some kind of new Orson Welles War of the Worlds hoax here on YouTube. This is actually what the emails say. So let's just go through what is in there and, draw your own conclusions. I don't know what to make of this, but it is in the emails. And frankly, I would like to see this take off to an extent that Hillary Clinton is threatened by it and has to address it in the debate. But at the end of the day, I think her health is the biggest thing revealed by these leaks. Her poor physical health since that concussion in 2012, which she has never really recovered from, and her poor mental health, her temper tantrums, her forgetfulness, the fact that she's asleep all the time. That stuff was revealed as well. So I think, if you're a Trump supporter, that's what you should focus on, because her being unfit for office, not politically unfit, not in terms of her ideas, although those are weird too, but simply unfit in terms of incapable to do the job. If you focus on that, I think that's going to be most beneficial. But I'm not a Trump campaigner. I'm a researcher, a journalist, so I'm going to talk about whatever I want. And to be sure, the emails concerning this alien stuff are a little bit out there, but you have to ask yourself, A, why is this being addressed to John Podesta's private email account, his personal email address? Why is this person aware of John Podesta's email address in the first place? And why is it that John Podesta publicly tweeted out and has said, according to the Washington Post, let me bring this up, has said to the Washington Post that the biggest failure of his time in the administration was not getting UFO disclosure out there. And that's the Washington Post. So when you combine all these things, maybe there is something here. Again, John Podesta didn't reply to these emails, but they were sent to him. And some people said to me, oh, these are just some spam emails that he received. Well, maybe so, but in the email it says, because the war in space race is heating up, I felt you should be aware of several factors as you and I schedule our Skype talk. Now, when I receive spam, usually it doesn't begin by telling me that I should review something before a Skype talk, because the spammer has no idea who I am. And yet here, it appears that a Skype conference is being scheduled, and attached to one of these emails is an entirely bizarre, what appears to be a space treaty of some kind against violence in space and against the development of certain kinds of space weaponry. And
number nine, number nine, number nine.